It's a real feeling when you walk in the base madrasa that everyone here is with one concentrated effort, going for the same goal of really growing in their Talmud Torah and growing as a Ben Torah and Eved Hashem throughout. It's inspiring.
I just feel so passionate about what I'm doing here every single day. I'm so excited to wake up every morning and be a morning seder.
Sha'alvim really promotes the progression and development of a well-rounded Talmud in all areas of Judaism and in life.
It's been an incredible experience over the past 2 years in terms of my learning, in terms of my growth as a human being, as a Jew, as a Ben Torah. I've created great relationships with old friends that have gotten better, with new friends, with Rebbeim that I know will last far into the future.
The experience here is phenomenal. They really promote the development of the love of Eretz Yisrael and the development of love of learning, both Indian and B'kiyas. The love of Torah, the love of Judaism is so prevalent.
The Rebbeim and the Hanhala here, they're friendly, they're outgoing, they're very engaging. It's comfortable for me to go over and say, "Hi Rebbe, do you think that maybe we could schmooze for a few minutes later? Do you think that we could find the time to talk about this and this issue?"
I have a great relationship with my Rebbe. Anytime I want to ask him a question, whether it's a life issue or a halachic issue, it doesn't matter. I can always feel comfortable to ask him about it.
I've formed a very close relationship with Rebbe Waxman. I feel comfortable speaking to him about issues or general things. He just comes around and asks me how I'm doing. He'll invite me for meals. We have a Twitter relationship as well, and I really feel comfortable speaking to him about things, and I learn with him once a week. It's become a very important relationship in my growth.
You would think when you come as an American to a completely Israeli-speaking yeshiva that it would be very hard to connect with Israeli Rebbeim, especially the Rosh Yeshiva, but he really tries hard to have a connection with American Talmidim, especially through when he speaks to the whole yeshiva in Hebrew. He tends to use easier Hebrew words, and he sometimes uses English words in a sentence with complete Hebrew, and it sounds a little funny, but he's really just doing it to help us out. He really tries to get us involved.
Sha'alvim has taught me to really think big as a person, both in terms of ideas, in terms of what I can contribute to the Jewish community in the future, as well as my Talmud Torah and thinking big and everyday learning.
You know, one of the most poignant things for me about this year was that I came in as a Tanakh lover. I love Tanakh so much, and I thought I would come here and just keep learning Tanakh and take all the Tanakh classes. But then being in Sha'alvim and being exposed to the different classes that I was exposed to, I really fell in love with halacha and the halachic process. And I'm so appreciative for Sha'alvim that they enabled me to continue learning Tanakh and continue delving into that, but also to explore other passions of mine that I didn't even know existed.
So I learned Kuzari with my Makom buddy, and we get into it, and I think it really gives us a time for any class that isn't offered for us to delve into that sefer or that idea that we want on our own. And I really appreciate the time that we have just to learn on our own, to work on our skills.
We're in this environment where everyone wants to grow, and we all push each other in the best way possible. Our teachers bring out the best in us, but the girls also bring out the best in us. I feel like I grew in my Avodat Hashem. I feel like I grew in my tefillah, in my learning, in my relationships with others, my relationship with my friends, and my relationship with teachers, my relationship with Hashem.
I feel after this year, I feel so comfortable opening up any sefer, and thank God we have teachers around to help us. But if I needed to after this year, thank God I'd be able to open it up and really learn it on my own because of the base Medrash time.
Something else that I really gained from Sha'alvim for Women is a tremendous appreciation and value for my time. What they really try and teach us is that every moment we have is precious and can be used for good. I'm going for a walk and I'm listening to a shiur on my phone, or I'm on the bus and I'm bringing a sefer with me. And I feel like it's that stress of every moment is so important that really helped me use my seminary year in the best way.
It's been great. I love it here. It's a serious environment, but with lots of fun also.